Hey,
Hey,
how are you?
I'm pretty good. How about yourself?
All right, everyone. Um, we have a special guest here. This is another episode for Shout Bob. I'll give you a second to introduce yourself and then we'll go from there.
Hi, my name's Couture. I'm the owner of Love Made by Couture skincare products.
Okay. Um, Go ahead and tell us your story.
Well, I started this business back in 2020, April of 2020. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I just was going through this phase of life where I wanted to treat my body better. So I just started paying closer attention to all the products I was using and what were in them. And one day I flipped over the back of a lotion bottle and I'm like, what is this? I can't even read the ingredients. So from there, I started making my own skincare products. And at first, it was just something I was doing for my friends and family. And then eventually, it was like, this is becoming too expensive of a habit. So I started selling it. And the next thing I know, I'm doing pop-up shops. I'm selling online. And it just kind of grew from there.
Oh, wow. Um, what made you decide to do your logo the way you did your logo?
Um, so honestly, so the idea of all the ingredients are natural and organic. So we try to do, flowers and keep it fresh, keep it clean, something the lighter colors. I don't know, it just kind of stuck. I don't,
Uh-huh.
yeah, it was really no rhyme or reason to it, but the flowers, the natural, the organic piece kind of just flowed and went well.
Okay. Okay. Um, What inspired you to be the business owner that you wanted to be today, besides the fact that you couldn't read the ingredients on the label? Was there anything else that inspired you?
Honestly, I've just kind of been rolling with the punches. This was never in my wheelhouse of things to do. It was just
Oh,
like the
wow.
opportunity presented itself and I was like, okay, I can do something with this. Like I can make something out of this. So I don't think I ever really set out to say, "Oh, I'm going to start a business." It just kind of the business came to me.
Oh, okay. That happens for a lot of us in
Yeah.
that field. What sets you apart that makes you different from the big box stores?
We care about our customers. Every product that we make is handmade. It's hand labeled, like um, they're made with love. That's the whole idea of it being love made. We make every product with love. We care about our customers. We care about your well being. I mean, like I take custom orders. If you know what you like, I want you to have something that you like. When you go to the store, you get what they sell you. Um,
Hmm.
and we want you to have what you like, and we're here for you.
Okay.
And
So, what sets you aside is the fact that you make everything kind of unique to the customer base, is what I think you was just saying, right?
um to the individual customer, I mean, that's one of the things that I enjoy the most is being able to create a custom product. um you know i I like to know what issues you're having. What type of fragrances do you normally like? And I enjoy making a custom product.
Hmm.
Um, I enjoy knowing what fragrances my customers like, so on and so forth. I That's even like the custom gift boxes. That's kind of my thing.
Okay.
I enjoy doing that.
Okay. Okay. Um, what do you see or aspire your business to be?
What I really think I want to do is I want to move into creating a spa, um, a all natural spa where, of course, I would sell the products, but um, also just, in a different, same idea, different space. So where we would
Hmm.
gear more towards um, a more organic way of doing things, not necessarily the way that you would get at a regular spa, but maybe instead of waxes, we would do sugar waxes. Also, I was thinking a all natural tea bar. So, like if you're having, digestional issues, we would make a custom tea. That's where I want to go. That's the
Okay. Well, could you elaborate on that? Because I definitely do not know about the custom teas and digestion thing.
so. I am a new age hippie. I believe a tea can fix just about anything. So, depending on what issues you're having,
Hmm.
you can just whip up I had a boss who was Jamaican, and every time I would say, "Oh, I have a problem with whatever," he would go home, pick these herbs out of his garden, come back with this tea that would fix whatever my issue was. And 9 times out of 10, it works. So I'm really big on herbal teas.
Okay.
I don't think they replace modern day medicine, but I do believe that, herbal teas are, I mean, God gave us this whole planet with all these plants. I think that we have a lot of the cures to our issues at our fingertips.
Oh wow. Okay. Um, a part of being a business owner is learning how to pivot.
Hmm.
Could you tell us one time that you had to pivot and what was the outcome of that?
So that's a really good question. But I think for me personally, like I said, this wasn't in my wheelhouse to do. So um,
Hmm.
I learned how to pivot very early. So,
Hmm.
I never really, if something doesn't work out one way, let's just hit it from another angle. Very early on, because honestly, I came into it not really knowing what I was doing, what I was getting myself into. So, learning how to pivot was probably the most important lesson to learn. I think a lot of times when you find yourself up against something when things don't necessarily work out the way that you saw it working out, you find yourself discouraged a little bit. But once you learn how to pivot, just because you heard a no, that doesn't mean that that no is the end all be all. That just may not be your way of going about doing it. There's 100,000 ways to do different things. So if you run up against an obstacle that you can't really find your way getting around, that's when you just
Hmm.
gotta pivot. Let's look at it from a different angle. Let's find another way to do this. There are 100 resources out there. So I think that's actually one of the most important lessons to learn.
That's true. Being a business owner as well, teams are very important.
Hmm.
What sets your team aside differently than other teams, in your opinion?
Um, we share the same goals, the same values. Um, we're all after one mission. Also, I think that being respectful of knowing that my team has, outside of the work they do for me, they have home life, they have full time jobs, and being able to give them the work life balance and just being respectful of all the other things they have going on makes
Hmm.
them way more dedicated to fulfilling my vision.
Okay. With that being said, about the team, do they offer different products and services sometimes to help you create new products and services, or is it just, hey, this is the vision, this is what we're going towards?
Oh no, I am all for collaboration. So one member of my team wants to work on building out a men's line. I have a men's line, but they have way more ideas than I have, and I'm kind of excited about seeing what she comes up with. She's a little bit younger than me, so
Hmm.
she has this whole, plan for a whole lot. So I'm excited to see what she comes up with. I'll try to empower them to like, okay, if this is what you want to do, come back with a vision. Let me know what you think and lay it out for me. Show me what you sell it to me. Show me what you're thinking, and
Hmm.
we'll move from there.
Okay.
So no,
Um,
we collaborate a lot.
okay, that's great to hear. The next thing was, besides the business, what do you bring differently to your business that sets you aside as an individual from the business?
Um, what do I bring to this? I, like I said, I thoroughly get enjoyment out of this. So when I'm making your products, I am giving you a piece of myself every time we go in to create a new product or test a new product, or even just the same old product that you order every month. you know I put myself into every single product that walks out of here with my name on it.
Okay. Um, One of the other questions I would like to ask is, if you could say anything to your younger self, what would that be?
um I would say always stay in a posture of being able to learn. um
Mm,
Staying humble enough to learn. You'd be surprised how much you learn just by making yourself the student in every situation, regardless of whatever
that is
room
so
you
true.
walk into, regardless of wherever you find yourself. Everything is a building block to get you where you need to go. Even when I started this business, like I said, I walked into it, I didn't really know what I was doing, but I realized that everything that I had gone through or overcome up until this point were the tools that I needed to be able to do what I'm doing. So stay in a posture of being able to learn, because you can use those tools later.
Okay. Um, I think you answered this question. What makes your business unique? But could you care to elaborate on? No, you did answer that question. I do apologize. You said what makes it unique is the fact that you handcraft everything. Correct?
Yep.
Okay. And you said becoming a business owner was something that you didn't aspire to do. It kind of fell upon you, right? Um, with that being said, so far in business, how are you dealing with the successful moments of a client when you see a new client?
Um, I think I'm the but personally I get excited when I see returning customers, because I'm like, oh
Hmm.
great, you liked it. Um,
Okay.
or when I'm at an event and I see somebody and they walk past and they're like, oh, I know you, and I'm like, yes. I think for me, those are like the successful moments for me. I'm like, yes. So I would say I look at those more as like my successful moments, because I'm a strong believer that word of mouth is the best advertising you can get.
Hmm.
People trust their people. So if, someone is, you know, talking about your product or your services to their people, people trust their people. You're more likely to go out and purchase a product that somebody that you know and trust recommends over, you know, something else.
Okay. We're nearing to the end of all my questions. So the next thing is I would like you to announce if you have any products or services that you have coming up, coming in to look out for new events that's coming up, anything that you had to share.
So the promo for the holiday gift boxes should
Hmm.
be releasing this week. So it's going to be just pretty simple. Any two products, $20. It'll come gift wrapped in a gift box. And yeah, so
Okay.
we're
Where can
working
we
on it.
order those gift boxes?
You can hit me up on Instagram, Facebook. We'll invoice you, or you can always go to the website, www.lovemeaboutcouture.com. Um, yeah, when
Okay.
you're ready.
And last but not least, if we have any chance to name this episode, what would you like to name it?
Mm, I didn't choose entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship. It chose me.